And we're rolling. Hello.
Hi.
Morning. Welcome to the show. So it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And we're a bit hungover.
We are a bit hungover today.
But it's fine.
We're not going to talk about it.
We're going to get through it. We're going out again tonight.
Yeah. It's a big weekend.
It's a big weekend.
Right, just vomit halfway through.
Sorry if I throw up halfway through. My
You need
apologies.
just like a bomb bucket, like in
Yeah.
the corner.
Yeah, I think
So
I
you
do.
can just
But we're good. We're here. It's another week in Weird.
Yep.
This is Maddie. I'm Ollie. If you haven't tuned in before.
You're in for a hell of a ride.
For a hell of a ride. Last couple of weeks, we've done a few different things, like talked about travelling and stuff. The last couple of weeks, we've enjoyed just finding weird news stories from the day, like today, or the week in general, or even just weird ones from like over time.
Yeah, just weird stories.
Just weird stories and having a bit of a
I
chat
think
about
everyone
them, really.
likes. That's one thing the internet is like really good for nowadays. Of like, if something weird happened, everyone gonna know about it. Like,
Yeah, and there's some
it's
weird
nice,
stuff
though.
out there.
It's good because weird things would happen, and no one would fucking know about it unless you lived in that village.
Sometimes I do feel like, do people need to know about that? Like the dude who kissed his mum after he kissed his
that's a
sister.
weird story. I haven't seen the video. I'm
I
assuming he
don't
doesn't
want to
snog
watch the
her.
video.
I'm assuming he doesn't snog her. I'm assuming it's
Well, I
just
think
like
that's the point, because
Oh.
anyone can do a
Really?
video where they just peck their mum.
But I think that's it. I think that in itself.
Well, he
is
snogged
kind
his
of a-
sister, didn't he?
Really?
Yeah, like I saw that one and I was like, ugh.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
This
go
is
watch,
illegal,
I'm gonna
isn't
have to go and watch this afterwards.
He's got too much.
Is it illegal to snog? No,
He's a Lannister.
I know incest is illegal, but where do we draw the line on incest?
What is the line of
Like,
incest?
is it like is sex is the illegal part? Like, can you like not that you should, but snogging like your mum and your sister, is that illegal or is it more the sex bit?
I would assume it's like the sex bit, because like the having the children bit really is what we're trying to avoid.
So if you snogged your sister, does that count as incest in the eyes of the law?
I guess it depends like how often you're doing it.
Yeah. Putting on the internet, I feel like it can't be illegal, otherwise he would be in trouble, surely.
I don't know, there's some strange
Kind of
cultures
in
out
trouble,
there.
though,
Maybe
like-
he's a bit of a Lannister.
Maybe he's a bit of a Lannister.
It's Game of Thrones. Oh, that's got. Oh, there's a lot of divided debate over Game
I
of
think we
Thrones at the
should
moment,
not
isn't
go
it?
into it.
Haters-
I don't think
hate-
there's enough time in this podcast for us to go into season 8 Game of Thrones.
I'm gonna say
We like it.
we like it.
We
Hate,
like it.
haters gonna hate.
Yeah, I think no one's ever going to be
It was-
happy.
it was-
We like it.
It was gonna be a
So-
tough season.
Yeah,
Either
always.
way.
Always.
It was definitely gonna be a tough season. Cool. Do you want me to start?
Yeah, you go
Or do you want me to
first.
start? Okay. So I've got something that's gonna put you in the mood.
Right.
I'm trying to think of
Laugh
any
at your
other
own dad
puns. So basically, in Austria, there's a new trend. It's a YouTuber thing. Thanks, YouTube. You guys. Where they make out with cows.
What?
Yeah.
I went, and then my brain, like a second, to be like, hang on a minute.
Yeah, you were like,
What do you mean? How do you...
they go over there. I mean, this is the best picture I got, really. You can have a look at the video online.
where are they reading this news story
If you
today?
say it, this is Lad
Lad
Bible.
Of course it's fucking Lad Bible.
Yeah,
It's a good source, Lad Bible. We go
so
to Lad
obviously-
Bible a lot.
professionals out there have put out a warning to say this
Don't
isn't
snog
a good
cows.
idea. Not
Sorry,
just
that's how you get mad cow disease. Do you reckon
maybe.
that's how it started in the beginning? There was just one person going around snogging all the cows.
I'm sure that's how a lot of diseases got started. Someone
And
just
that's why bestiality is illegal.
yeah. So another illegal thing. So you'll probably find the dude that made out with his sister is probably not far away from a cow field right now, just eyeing one up.
I can snog my sister
yeah.
and I can snog my mum.
I can snog a cow.
He's on a plane to Sweden. Sweden, is it?
Yeah. I mean, I watched the video. No, it's Austria.
Austria.
Yeah. So I've watched the video, and it's more like, you know, when like a dog licks you.
Right. So
And
they're
they'd
not
be-
like proper
yeah.
like bounce, bounce, bounce.
Well, people have gone there with like flowers and stuff and made it like a
Really?
whole thing, like
Do they-
down on one knee
Are
and
they
then the cow.
vegetarian? It's
Um,
weird
it
to like
doesn't
make out with cows and then surely go home and have a burger. And,
It
and
doesn't-
bring them flowers and stuff and then...
Well, it doesn't say whether they're vegetarian or not. It's not about the love for a cow. It's about
So what is it
Just
about?
It's about, I don't know. Like
Okay, if you're bringing flowers to a cow and you're snogging the cow, how is it not about love for the cow?
Because I don't think they love the cow. I think they just wanna.
They just want to snog it and
They
bring
just
flowers.
want to feel its wet tongue like all over their face. Like,
Oh baby, I feel so
it
good.
feels so good. Like that.
Me and Daisy going out
Yeah,
on a date,
yeah.
picnic with a cow.
Like I don't know, because I've had a cow lick me. We've hugged a cow.
We didn't snog it.
Didn't snog it. Right, hugged.
Actually, it was called Kiss the Cow. You paid to go and kiss a cow,
Yeah, but no one was actually kissing it
No,
there.
God no. I think they'd probably ask you to leave if you did start making out with the cows.
Because we're in Britain, and stuff like that doesn't happen here. Nothing weird like that.
That is like, that's weird.
It's
that's weird.
moving. I can only think of moo jokes. Can't think of anything else. But yeah, so they're all like licking up on the cows, and one lady looked like she was proper enjoying it. She was like, and I was like, ugh.
These are the kind of people that marry buildings, aren't they?
They probably are, yeah. One guy looked like a bit like a young Bam Margera, but was wearing like a bright.
Who the hell is Bam Margera?
Is it Bam Margera? I'm probably not saying it right. From Jackass, the guy that hated snakes, and he was the skateboarder, and he's got really fat now.
Oh.
You know who Bam is?
I don't know.
You've seen Jackass?
I have, yeah, as a kid, a long time ago.
Bam.
I don't remember all their names. The only one I know is Steve-O.
Johnny Knoxville.
And Johnny Knoxville.
Bam.
Yeah.
Wee Man.
And Wee Man.
Wee Man now has a sick life.
I know those three.
Wee Man. Well, you know Bam now. But Wee Man lives in a van.
Wee Man in a van.
Wee Man in a van. Literally, he's sold everything.
Yeah.
And he just lives in a van, just rides around skateboarding and surfing and stuff.
It's a sick life.
That's a good life.
That's a much better life than a 9 to 5
and like
daily grind.
Yeah, when he's in there, like he's got like a sofa that turns into a bed, like it's all been done out properly and stuff. And obviously, him being Wee Man, he doesn't need loads of space.
Sorry if this is offensive. Do you reckon he has a normal sized surfboard? No, he'd have a smaller surfboard, won't he?
Yeah, I think he'd have a smaller surfboard. He'd have a normal sized skateboard. Maybe he doesn't surf.
Yeah. Where did you get surfing from?
I don't know. I feel like I saw him by the beach.
Well, you saw him. In your travels, you're like, hey, it's Wee Man. It wasn't. It was just a dwarf at the beach. That's Wee Man. Every dwarf you see is Wee Man. I'm joking.
No, but he does say he gets that problem a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember listening to a podcast with him, and he said he gets mistaken for other.
Well, you're the famous dwarf at the time, aren't you? So at the moment,
no, it wasn't him. It was a podcast. And I can't remember who it was, but they were mistaken. They thought he was Wee Man.
Yeah.
I can't remember who that was in that podcast now.
Oh, it was the guy from not C3PO, R2D2, wasn't it? Vernon Troy? No, not Vernon Troy.
No, because I'm sure it was a Joe Rogan we listened to.
Maybe it was Vernon Troy then, or
Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah,
because Peter Dinklage just said, you know, a lot of now that he's kind of like he's the dwarf actor at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm assuming dwarf's the right name for them. Apologies if not.
If it's not the right name, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be offensive.
But he like is now the famous like dwarf, at the time. So a lot of people are just like, oh my god, it's you, and he's like, and they were like, no, I'm not. It's just not. It's like I look different. Look at me, I look different.
Yeah, I think that was the thing. That was what. It was a stand-up, and that's what he was saying, is that this was back when Wee Man was really famous.
Oh, yeah.
And he was doing, like, this golf tournament, and they invited him to do it, and then his buggy said Wee Man, and he was like, I'm not Wee Man. They were all really disappointed.
Yeah.
Because they hired the wrong person.
It's Netflix. It's got, like, Jay Oakerson on it, and a few other comedians. But, yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah.
It was,
I can't remember his name. It's really funny, though.
Name, but, yeah, it's a Netflix
I mean,
one
all
with,
the jokes are kind of based on one topic, but it's very funny.
Yeah, it was funny. Definitely worth a watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
yeah,
my weird story this week
weird.
is kissing cows. I personally...
Is it limited to just cows, or are we snogging all farm animals?
We've started on cows at the moment.
I don't think you could snog a chicken. I thought that would be very uncomfortable. Sharp and pecky.
Yeah, probably. I would.
If you had to snog a farm animal, which one would you pick? You have to do it.
Do you know what look nice? Like a donkey.
What looks nice?
Yeah. Like a donkey.
I'm saying you have to do it. I'm not saying you need to say it looks nice.
I'm not going to go for one that I don't like. Like I quite like a donkey. I wouldn't want to lick a horse, because a horse is like a fucking horse.
I think a sheep.
Whereas like, you know, like the little fluffy
Yeah.
donkeys. I wouldn't want to
I'm going with a sheep because it's small.
Yeah, you don't want anything too big.
Probably about the same size as my mouth. Just further back.
Well, when we've fed like goats and sheep and stuff, and they lick really funny, so it'll be like really like just slapping your lips. Oh, that would be so gross.
It would feel good.
No, I can't imagine it does. But then I don't think they're doing it for sexual pleasure. At least I hope not.
Well,
there definitely was one woman who was like,
"You look like you're enjoying this too much."
Yeah,
honey.
yeah. So that's my weird story of the week.
That is a weird story.
Advice.
I don't get how it's just become a trend. There's people putting it on the internet. Then I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, it's a load of people doing it on YouTube.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Also, for the cows, they may not want you to be trying to kiss them.
Yeah. Cow consent.
Cow consent.
Did that cow consent to that snog?
Did you cow scent?
Did you cow scent? We could do like a whole protest about cow.
You
cow
could.
Scent. Whether there was cowspiracy, now we're on cow scent.
Yeah. That or they are.
Did you get that cow drunk, sir?
Yeah. This cow looks like it's eating some mouldy apples. Yeah. I think it was under the influence.
You can't cow scent if the cow's drunk.
That's true. That's true. I'm not going to talk about that. That's like.
What?
I was thinking of a different. I was going to go on, run with that topic, but no, I'm not going to talk about that. It's too many questions.
Yeah. Okay. I think we should move on to mine.
Yeah.
Anyway. Right. My story for the week is that in Spain, in Costa del Sol, they opened a 125-foot slide linking two streets in Spain, which closes the day after it opens because of everyone was getting really hurt. Like, it sounds amazing. It's like it's metal. There's a video of a woman going down it, and she's literally just like, it kind of does this, and she's just banging on either side, and then she flies off the end, and then she's just like bawling her eyes out. Like, it sounds like it would be really fun, but I don't know if you're gonna really be able to see
don't show it. Don't show it because it's not our. You can't
not our
show
video,
other people's videos. But type it in.
It was on Sky News.
Can I have a look?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So 125 foot, and it was to stop. There's a 10-minute walk from one street to another. I'm assuming obviously down uphill. But so to link them, they put in this.
Oh my god, the video is amazing. But it
obviously has no health and safety. Do yourself a favour, and if you would take one takeaway from our podcast, go and fucking watch that video because it's really funny.
It's amazing.
She's just like boom, 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 and like. It's just so dangerous. Like, it's not even like a nice looking safe slide, with like nice sweeping bends. It's just like
you basically made a toboggan without the toboggans. Because have you ever done one of those dry toboggan runs?
Yeah, they're good. We've done one together.
Yeah, they're good.
Been.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? That was
Chatham
dry slopes.
You can catch me on the slopes.
Catch me on the slopes.
On the daily.
Go down to Chatham dry slopes and
get yourself in a toboggan.
But
yeah, maybe if they'd have done it with a toboggan, it would have been good. But literally, it's just.
And there's nothing to stop you at the end. There needs to be like a crash mat.
There's no crash mat. There's nothing to slow you down. It's all, and it shut the day after it closed. And the way they shut it was they didn't get rid of it. They just got loads of hazard tape and wrapped the slide up in hazard tape.
Thank you, Sky News, for that.
But yeah, I wonder who what.
Like every child that doesn't see it like that. Doesn't see like a taped off slide.
Isn't going to be like.
Isn't going to be like, hold my bear.
I like it. I wonder who decided to do it. Was it the government? We need more slides. We need more slides for adults. We are not using slides as effectively as we could be. We're only using them in play parks. We could be manoeuvring around much more effectively if we could just slide places. And
on to the next slide. Exactly. The slide initiative.
Or is it the local council? Or is it just one man that was slides?
I think it's a good exit strategy. I think they'd be more handy as fire escapes. Shit, get out fast. Yeah. And it'd be better if it was straight.
I think the reason it's got these sharp bends is to try and slow you down. But people are still flying off the end of it.
Then you'd S-shape it, right?
Yeah, they need some more sweeping bends. I think it's too straight. It's got a few little...
Because I've definitely been down some pretty fast slides. When I was a kid, they used to have the things where you could go in the haystack.
Yeah.
And you'd go round and round and round.
Where were you going? That sounds amazing.
You must have done
I've not done a haystack around and around and around.
You must have. Where you climb up the tower.
Oh, yeah, they've got a name.
And then you go outside and it goes...
Yes.
you get in your little haystack.
No, I do
which
know what
when
you
you
mean.
get to a certain age, you go on and it like only goes over to your knees, and you're like, I don't really
I'm
get
too
the
old for
purpose
this
of this.
now.
Never. You saw
still
that
go on
lady.
it on the
She's
daily.
flying down there. But you get on, and then like you go down, you're like,
Yeah. Wow.
it's good.
I do need, but yeah, I think the idea is good. I think that maybe we should think of some more fun ways of manoeuvring around, and I think slides could be brilliant, but I think that the way they did it with a metal slide with a few sharp bends is not.
Yeah, I really like when play parks get like big stuff.
Yeah.
And then like when you go there when there's no kids there, so you can like play on all the big stuff. So when you go there at like 2 a.m. when you're pissed up.
I think that's
like,
the
we're
brilliant
very
thing about
mature
having
20-year-olds.
Yeah, we do that sometimes.
But like they got like my favourite one is like it's like a big round thing, and it's got like
What are you talking
it's like the big round swing.
Oh yeah.
And you can just lay on it and it just swings and it's like Luke.
Isn't that what Luke?
Yeah, like breaks his ankle. We've got a friend with weak ankles. Shout out to you, Luke, and your rubbish legs.
He was on it and his leg got caught underneath, and then we were really drunk and he didn't notice, and the next morning he was like, I can't
Just
walk,
hobbling
guys.
around. To be fair, you did that last night.
Yeah, I did. I've hurt my ankle. I fell down the stairs.
Good times. Good
Oops.
times.
Oops, I drank way too much last night.
We did drink a
I
bit
meant
too
to
much.
have a few glasses of wine, bottle, and a few strong drinks
Yeah,
later.
you got through a whole bottle of jam shit. That's
And
insane.
a whole bottle of jam shed, a couple of ports, and then 2 double gins. No wonder I felt sick when I woke up this morning. Whoa, are we keeping you up?
No. Oh, yeah, nearly. I want to try one of those chocolate things in a minute. They've been staring at me. Sorry, don't these look good?
I don't. Ollie, no. Anyway, Florida man.
Florida man. So, we traditionally finish these with a Florida man. So if you've ever Googled, there was a thing a little while ago which was like Google your birthday and then Florida man and your birthday news. I can't remember what mine was. I'm sure we've spoken about it in one of our other podcasts.
Yeah, we've definitely.
So now we just do one of these each time because Florida just sounds like one hell of a place.
Pensacola, I don't know what that is. Man accused of
Pensacola
exposing genitals
man.
to women while riding Walmart scooter.
Like,
why is it like? Why that to be? It was a Walmart scooter. You wouldn't have done another scooter. It was a Walmart scooter.
I think
so you know.
because Walmart's like their thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can buy like your guns, your
I've been to
scooters.
Walmart.
Yeah, what are they like?
Massive.
I really want to go to one.
I was quite young. I don't really remember. I remember it being really big, and I remember there being lots of like garden furniture.
So this dude, 27.
Oh my god, he's only 27.
He was
When it was like man exposed himself on a scooter, I'm thinking of like an old man, like he's a young man.
No. This guy's like
Oh wow.
he kind of looks like
Someone that
a
would
bit
expose
scary.
their genitals? What are you gonna say?
I don't know. I don't feel like you ever know who is going to be the kind of person to expose their genitals until you've seen their
I
genitals.
don't even think that you know you're the kind of person that exposes
Like-
your genitals until they're out. You're like, oh, okay, I'm one of these people.
Do you know what's funny as well? Is the amount of people that send like dick pics out there. But a lot of those people would never just get their dick out in like a supermarket.
Some people would.
So to flash someone, right, is like
It's the original dick. It's the original unsolicited
yeah.
dick
So
pic.
basically,
It's a
this
flashing.
guy's just gone. Wait a minute, let's go old school.
Let's
Boom,
just boom.
out it goes.
Going to
and then
Walmart
just-
and getting a scooter. It's a drive-by. A drive-by dick flash.
I feel sorry for whoever had to see this.
She might have enjoyed it.
So
Might be a little old diddy who's not seen a penis in a very long time.
So the employee said the man told her that she was pretty and he liked her hair. She acknowledged his compliments but decided to move one aisle over to stock the shelves in a different spot. But she said the man scooted after her, all while telling her how pretty she was. I feel like if you'd have just accepted his
She said she did. To be fair, I love his like determination. Like I fancy this girl, and you're telling her she's nice. She's like, okay, thank you, yeah, lovely. He's like, oh, I'm losing her. What can I do to get her back? I know what I'll do. I'll show her my dick.
But I feel like maybe he didn't feel like she'd got the message. Like maybe if she stopped and gone, thank you so much. I use this conditioner.
I don't think that's
he'd have been like, oh, that's the
So
conditioner.
hang on, so you're turning back around to the woman?
Oh yeah.
Typical man.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't feel like this was her fault.
I feel-
But I think 10 out of 10 for effort from the guy.
You ever come home and someone has shown their cock to you, it is your fault.
You were probably wearing something that you were asking for it.
I've seen your hair. It looks nice.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Don't make me look at it.
Maybe.
That's what she said.
Oh no, that must have been horrendous for her though. That must have been horrible. There is no
Unless
reason.
it was a nice dick. Who knows?
Maybe it was a beautiful dick. Sadly, there is not a
Maybe
picture
when
of.
his dick came out, it was looking like a little
there's
golden thing.
There's no picture of the culprit penis. Only the face. I feel like
I don't recognise the man, but I do recognise the penis.
I feel like that would be a better way of stopping people doing it. Be like, you want to show your dick to people, right? You want to flash your dick to pretty girls.
We're going to put it all over the internet.
When you'll get your mug shot
We're going to be in a cold room.
We're going to put you in a cold room.
We're
going to snap a picture and be like, if you've seen this dick,
call this number.
Call this number because his dick should not be out. His dick is meant to be locked away in prison. So if you've seen this penis, call now. Could you imagine Crime Watch would be such a better programme?
Even if the crime was completely unrelated to penises.
Yeah.
Just whatever you do.
Whatever crime you
only
do.
ever identify people by their genitals from now on. Passports be a lot different.
Are we as rapey as the cow kissing people?
Could you imagine though, like going to an airport and your passport picture, everyone has to like have easy access to be like, I don't know if that's you, sir.
I feel like if everyone did that, we would have a lot less
it'd be a lot easier to fraud, wouldn't it? Because of dicks and fannies look.
Everyone looks different, right?
Well, it's different, but they're kind of similar. More, I would say that genitals look more similar than faces.
Would you say you're more likely to mistake someone else's penis for someone else's penis other than their face?
Rather than I think faces are easier to apart than dicks. But I mean, everyone like dicks can be distinguishing. It depends.
I think people would have a lot
got.
less body issues if that's how we did it. If you just everywhere you went, it was like right, got to get it out. That's how you paid
Everyone
for
was
stuff.
just naked all the time. Can you imagine sports?
I believe that's called sex.
No, I mean like, can you imagine things like the long jump and the high jump, and then someone's dick just like while they're like. While they're doing the high jump. Horse riding would be very uncomfortable if you weren't allowed to wear clothes.
It's uncomfortable anyway.
Saddles would be gross. You get in the saddle and be like, oh, Jesus.
Especially if it got warm, you'd have like some sweaty old...
Everyone would have genital warts if we were naked all the time.
Why?
Because we'd all be sitting naked on things and other people have sat on them.
Is that
honestly, I think STDs might skyrocket.
Is that all you had to do to get genital warts?
I think
just sit on something where someone else has genital warts?
know.
Surely you got to like bump uglies.
But surely if the bacteria's there, then you sit on it, and especially if you sit on it fresh.
So people with genital warts probably shouldn't use like public toilets. No, that can't be
right.
That can't be right.
No, because you're not putting your fanny on the chair seat, are you? You're putting your bum on it.
A boy's willy sometimes knocks the rim.
Be careful, you might get warts. You know we had a wee in public the same way after this.
There's nothing worse than if you're sitting on a public toilet. Boys, you know this. When you're sitting on a public toilet but you've sat a little bit too far forward and your willy touches the inside of the porcelain.
That's horrible.
It's like,
That's right. That is gross. I can imagine that making your tummy go.
You're straight away just like, oh God.
That's how we feel when we sit down. The toilet seat's not down.
Well, do you know what?
Yeah, not down.
It's an equal word. You should learn to look before you sit is my main thing.
If you go in the
I try to put it down for you. I do try. But I also do believe in this equal society, we can both lift up, we can both lift down, put down. And also, you don't sit on anything else without checking it. So why would you sit on something with a big hole in it without checking it?
When you're in your like, if it's the middle of the night or in your house, you just don't think. You just sit down. If you're on your phone, you go for a wee, and next thing a minute, you're in the toilet. Anyway, we digress.
Yeah, so we're going out now. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Have a happy Saturday.